Welcome back, Antony.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Well, I've heard you got offended by... Oh, never mind. Whatever might have happened is none of your business.
I should be ridiculed if I was offended so easily, and laughed even more for speaking of you disrespectfully when I have no reason to speak of you at all.
Well, how did me being in Hong Kong make you feel, Caesar?
It didn't matter to me anymore than me being here in Singapore mattered to you. But if you have any planning while you were in Hong Kong, I may be concerned.
What do you mean by planning?
You can judge by yourself what I mean. Your wife and brother are accounting and financial managers, which, under your responsibilities, are falsifying bills and try to defraud our investors in order to get more shares under your name.
You're mistaken. I was on a business trip to Hong Kong, and my brother didn't tell me anything. When I learned about it, I got sick because I thought we were on the same side. You know? I sent you letters about this before, and you accepted them. There must be something else bothering you.
You are making yourself sound like you did nothing wrong by saying you didn't know anything. You are just covering up your mistakes with feeble excuses.
That's not true. You know, you're a wonderful CEO, a smart man, and a good chairman. But just think about how I could even believe what you have done. And, you know, we built this company together. As for my wife, I wish you had one just like her. You might be easily able to manage a multinational corporation, but could even handle her.
It would be nice if all our wives were like her. Then we could promote them out to managers and do business with them. See how well it worked out for you.
Well, I'm sorry that she caused you any trouble. Well, you have to admit that I didn't know anything about it. And when I got wind of it, I would just ask for a divorce.
While you were partying during business trip in Hong Kong, I sent you an email and told you to reply. Guess what? I received nothing. Nothing at all. I bet you just deleted it. And I bet the business trip has something to do with your relationship with Cleopatra.
Well, sir, your email came in a very inconvenient moment for me. I just came back home from drinking with 3 important foreign investors. And yes, Cleopatra was one of them. Her company is really important to us. And you know, I have to make it clear, my relationship with her is purely professional.
You think I'm going to believe this nonsense tale? It's your first trip to Hong Kong in less than 1 month. It didn't change the fact that you ignored my message.
Actually, the next day, I sent you an email to apologize. You must have not seen it. But let's not fight over a little email. Even if we disagree about this, we should just forget it.
You've broken the term of our sworn agreement. You won't be able to say the same about me anymore.
Calm down, Caesar.
Let me speak. He has insulted my honor by saying that I broke my promise. Now, go on, Caesar. Tell me what promise I broke.
You promised me to get rid of anyone who sabotaged our company. You refused to come and you didn't send me any help either.
I didn't know. I mean, I was drunk. So as much as I can say, I'm sorry. But the fact is that Fulvia started acting up just to get me to leave Hong Kong. Since I was the cause of her impatience, I do apologize. But in a way, I ended my marriage for you. And since she was a threat to your position.
Well said, Antony. Now let's stop arguing like cats and dogs. The issue we're dealing right now should make you forget all that was in the past. We are in the middle of a crisis with Pompeii and Yahoo.
For now, let's put our differences aside in order to fight Yahoo. When this has been taken care, we will have plenty of time to fight each other. I can't go on like this anymore. If I knew what would hold us together, I would do it.
Can you say something, Caesar?
Go ahead, Lepidus.
Well, now that Fulvia is out of the picture, I mean, we could bring in Octavia, your sister. She would be perfect for the position, not to mention that she's beautiful.
You better not make that suggestion. If Cleopatra heard you, you will be punished with audacity.
I'm not married to Cleopatra. She and I are purely collaborators. We're not what you think. But let's hear what Lepidus has to say.
Well, to cement our partnership, we should promote Octavia to accounting manager. I mean, she is bright and efficient, and she has all the right credentials. She would be a great helper to you. I mean, I didn't just come up with this, right? Like, I've been thinking about it for a long time.
What do you think, Caesar?
I wanted to hear your reaction to this verse.
Well, if I said yes, I want to make it happen, will I have your approval?
You're the chief financial officer. Accounting is under your jurisdiction.
Well, I won't be in the way of such a good plan. Now, let's shake on this and make us peace.
Here's my hand. I gave you my sister, the sister I dearly love, in order to join us together. May you never fight again.
Amen. Think you look at this for your wonderful ideas?
Now, let's talk about business. We should take up Yahoo because they have been very cooperative lately. I don't want people to think we're ungrateful when we start expanding aggressively and get it out of business.
Well, Anthony, I don't know. We have to be more competitive, or else they'll surpass us.
Where's Pompey?
He's in Thailand.
How much has Yahoo's share grown?
It's big and getting bigger. He completely dominates the music platforms.
We need to be quick. But first, let's take care of this promotion.
Wait, come with me. Let me introduce you to my sister.
Come with us, Nicholas.
I wouldn't miss it even if I were on my deathbed. Come in. What is it? Oh, can't you see I'm busy?
Madam, I just received a call from Singapore, more specifically from Anthony's secretary.
Wait, is Antony dead? That's impossible. He was here and alive 2 days ago. He got in a car accident. If you say this, you'll kill me. I can't imagine my life without him. Please tell me he's okay.
First of all, madam, please calm yourself. Anthony is fine.
Good. It's fine? Wait, did you say that he was fine because he went to the other world? Did you say that Anthony was fine because he's in a better place now? Well, if that's the case...
Madam, please listen to what I have to say.
Now I really want to hit something before I say anything. But, okay, if Anthony was really fine and friends with Caesar again and that he has not been demoted, then I'll be happy.
Madam, I told you, he's fine.
Good. Go ahead.
And he's friends with Caesar.
Well, I can tell you're telling the truth.
And in fact, he and Caesar are now better friends than they ever have been.
Continue like this. You're making me happier.
But madam...
I do not like but. Your but there just cancelled out all the good news that came before it. I curse but. But is the word that comes before all horrible news. Just please tell me everything. I mean, the good and the bad. Okay, so Anthony is fine. He's healthy and he's free.
No, madam, I never said he was free. He's now tied to Octavia.
Tied to Octavia for what? What does he have to do with her?
She is Anthony's new accounting manager.
I'm going to faint. Oh my god.
She's going to marry him.
I'm going to faint.
Madam, she's Caesar's sister. Anthony won't be able to come to Hong Kong anymore.
I curse you! I wish you'd get the worst disease possible and get yourself killed.
Good, madam, please calm yourself.
What did you just say? Calm myself? You tell me what I have to do?
Gracious, madam, I just brought the news. It wasn't my fault.
If you had said that Octavia has not been promoted, or that she is not married, I would forgive you. I would give you everything you want.
But madam, she is the new accounting manager of Anthony.
Good. You, traitor, have worked here long enough. Get out of my office right now!
What are you doing, madam? I have done nothing wrong.
Security? Yeah, there's this secretary. She's like... Sorry. How? Just how can he do this to me? Before it was Fulgen, now it's Octavia. I mean, he just let that Octavia person come between us. I thought he loved me. He said he would come to live with me. And what have I become because of him? I even started hitting my secretary. I mean, she didn't really do anything wrong. sorry I hit you. It was my fault.
It's okay, madam. I understand. What did you want to ask me?
Is everything you said true? I mean, I can't exactly hate you more.
Yes, it's all true, madam.
Lord, don't you know how to keep a job?
Do you want me to lie?
Yes, I do want you to lie. I mean, I wish I could give up all this empire I inherited, just so that Antony could be in front of me and tell me everything, explain. Are you sure?
Forgive me, madam, but that's what her secretary told me, and I'm pretty sure she wasn't lying.
Get out now. I don't want to hear anything you have to say anymore. And keep your news to yourself.
So first of all, let's make it clear. I know your company's weakness, and you know mine. So let's talk before you fight.
It's better that we talk first. That's why we give you this contract, explaining our purpose and offering a deal. Now, if you have read the agreement, let us know if it convinced you to put on your plan.
I say to the three of you, economic rulers of this great world, that I will use the influence of my company to punish you for disrespecting me. How could you think I would accept an offer coming from you when I refused months ago? Do you doubt my management skills?
Take your time.
Even if you have more influence than us, that doesn't mean we're afraid of you. And you know that we have more sponsors than you.
Yes, behind your back you have more sponsors. That's because you took over my supporters, just like the cuckoo birds that take out a bird's nest. So try to stay on the track as long as you can.
Please tell us, this is what we're talking about. What do you think about the offer we made you?
That's the point.
We're not begging you, but you should think about our offer.
And consider the possible consequence of fighting against us in the hopes of gaining a greater fortune.
So, you have proposed to merge Yahoo and Google under the name Google and Friends, in addition of the position of COO. In that way, we will not need to ruin each other in expensive advertising campaigns. Is that right?
That's our offer.
So, you should know that I came here today willing to take your offer. However, the new company's name should be Google and Yahoo. In that way, we'll attract more people that are familiar with these names.
The economy is bad, but together we'll get through.
Well, I'm glad we met like this.
Me too. So, we have an agreement. Let's write down and sign it.
That's the next thing we'll do.
Now, we should throw cocktails for each other before we leave. Let's throw the dice to see who will throw the party first.
No, I throw the first one, Coffee.
No, Anthony, throw the dice. But whether you go first or last, I'm sure that you'll find Chinese cooking will be the most famous. I heard that Octavius Caesar got fat by eating out of the house.
You should hear a lot of things.
I don't mean it in a bad way.
Then I won't argue with you. This is how they do it. They trace every computer in the world with a system exploitation. It's a secret. So they look at how high the frequency is, and they know how much visitors there are on their site.
They're using tricks. I mean, I'm telling you, like, they're using viruses.
That's true, look at this.
The viruses of the virtual world will take over reality any time now.
Yes, they will.
Guess what? I found more wine!
Yay!
And toast to Caesar! Where's Caesar?
He's in the bathroom. I haven't been there for a while.
Here, have more wine.
No, I'm not feeling that good. But let's drink more.
You won't stop until you fall asleep, you know?
Oh. So, I've heard that the Tommy's website are incredible things. Everyone says that. What do you think?
Puppet, I have to talk to you.
What is it? Whisper it in my ear.
Get up for a second and come to listen to what I have to say.
Then let's talk after the party. More wine for Lepidus!
Woo! So, everyone's talking about viruses right now, and what is it, really?
It is shape, sir. It is as wide as it is as tall as it is, and moves by itself. It lives on what it eats, and after it cooks, it moves on.
What color is it, Anthony?
It is a color that it is.
Well, it's a very virtual life indeed.
Yes, it is strange. Cheers!
Puppet, I really have to talk to you.
Go hang yourself, sir. Hang yourself. What can be so important? Go away. Do like I tell you. Where's the wine I ordered for Lepidus?
You know what kind of person I am and how useful I have been. So please get up and come with me.
I think you're acting crazy. Now, what's the matter?
Here's a glass of water to wake you up a little bit. You know, I have always looked forward to good things for you. I have a lot of respect for you.
Indeed, you say me well. What's the matter?
Would you like to control the world?
What did you say?
Would you like to control the whole world? There, I've said it twice.
How could I be?
Think about it. You enthusiast, I'm poor. I will be the man who will give you the world.
You? Are you drunk?
No, I didn't drink anything. You can be like Zeus on earth if you dare to make your move. Whatever is in the ocean or under the sky is yours for the taking.
Then tell me how to do it.
These three men that share the informative world amongst themselves. These three competitors are on your territory. Let me bring out my gang brothers, and when we're out at the street, we'll cut their throats. Then everything they have will be yours.
You should have done it without telling me. It would be dishonorable for me to betray these men. If you had done it secretly, you would have been doing me a favor. You should know that my desire for profit doesn't change my sense of honor. It's rather my sense of honor that controls where and when I'm willing to take a profit. If you had done what you said without me knowing it, I would be happy afterwards. But now, I have to say that it would be wrong. So, give up the idea and have a drink.
I won't follow you anymore. Your future isn't looking so bright now. If you don't take what you want when someone is offering to you, you won't have another chance.
Another toast to Lepidus!